probably, I'm thinking maybe 3/4 of an inch for an air to start with. I gotta talk to Flash or Techno Freak and see what they think. But I'm gonna try to pick this up in a second and see if it falls apart on me. I'd like to flip it over and do this. I took some steel, put it on the edge, and push it into each other. I got a big, I use this plate of steel underneath here for welding on, so it's nice to have the steel underneath there. Okay, I'm going to try picking it up. Probably should have put some wax paper down or something. Nice. Except for the paper. But I didn't want this steel's dirty. I didn't want to put it on there. I guess it really don't matter, but plus, once you get it all built or in place, you can always add to this stuff, I think, right in the stove. If you got a spot that might need a little or air gap. Well, I'm just gonna roll this a little and stuff packs down nice. I don't think it's just packed in my stove he made for me. I have an old wood cook stove I put right in my kitchen. A few years ago we had a bad ice storm. We were out of power for I think 13 days. I had put that stove in Thanksgiving Day. I cut the hole in the ceiling on Thanksgiving Day. And a couple days later we lost the power, so we cooked on that baby. It's nice walking in the kitchen to a nice wood stove. I'm actually going to try to lift this up tonight. See, if you had a form around this, you could really pack it in there nice. See, I got a lot of extra, but I didn't want to run out. Of course, if I was smart enough to make a diagram out of cardboard, you could make it the exact shape. Flip it around, all go together nice, but because this is I do want to fill this up with cement though, it'd make it a lot nicer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fill this up with cement, but it's gonna work because I said it is. No. Yeah. Once that's full of cement, I need the right size. I need the right diagram for this so I can so it'll be cut perfect, and then just wrap it around, just make it a little bit extra long, hit it with a hammer, cut the excess off. It's going to be good, I think. So I had putty knife. Once I get that full of cement, then I can make a template and put it out on this, trace it out. You like making cookies. Hope it don't get too hard tonight. I don't think it will, but it up a little bit, but it'll be fine. Maybe I'll just cover it up tonight so it won't get too hot. I don't think it'll get hot. I don't know really what sets it off, if it's just the heat or what. So you could also put coat hanger wire or some kind of wire strips in here to help hold it together. I know, like chicken wire or something. Pound that in there. If it burns out later, it doesn't matter. Once it's in there and hard, it should be fine. Alright, well, that's my first night of the new gasifier. Good night. I think maybe a coat hanger or something a little stiffer, but I don't want to have to fight with it to bend it around either. I think I'll just leave it the way it is. And if I have a problem with it falling apart or something. Once this cone, if I fill this up with cement, and that's really hard, I can wrap it around there and beat the snots out of it. That'll be my cone. Techno Freak came up with a really good idea too. If you cut the hole in the bottom of your tank, okay, and then you just stick the cone inside the tank, and you can mix up some of Flash's ingredients for that particular cement, or whatever you want to call it, and you can stuff it in there and fill the whole thing. That'll work great. The reason why I'm using this is because the guy gave it to me. That's why. And it's really nice stuff. So I just figured I'd try it, and I don't want to have to try to stuff it inside the cone while it's in there. This would be nice if you could just have a cone already made, stick it in, cement around it. I'm thinking. It's taking a little time now, but I think once you know what you're doing and you have templates, it'd be, you know, you just lay it out, put the template on there, trace it, cut it, Wrap it around, stick it in the oven like you're making a pie. Everybody's happy. Thinking maybe let the air get to it a little bit. They do this with apple pies too, right? I need a fork to go around the edge.
Okay, now we just gotta throw it in the oven.
Hope it's not too thin. I don't think so.
Put it inside the tank and I'll let you see what it looks like then.